Welcome. My name is Greg Birring, and I am the CEO of Greg Birring Coaching, and I will be facilitating lesson 2 of TIR. Um, and I have Leanne here with me. So ready for lesson 2, Leanne?
I'm excited.
Well, I hope you got a lot out of lesson 1. Lesson 1 was all about setting up your goals for your professional life and then also for your personal life. Hopefully you got a chance to go through that. And let me get the screen sharing going. Give me 1 second. Are you able to see the screen?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Great.
So real quick, do you have any wins for the week?
Yeah, like I said, my gratitude was the manifesting of facilitating Osho Nataraj meditation on the weekend and sharing that with friends, and the transformation process that it already ignited the fire in the people that showed up, and the amount of inner work that started to bring forth the things that I know that people can get from me by not being selfish with the tools that I have to offer other people for their transformations was very rewarding for me.
Awesome, awesome. Sounds like you had a great week. Okay, so real quick, let me introduce lesson 2. It's all about the knowing and doing gap. Um, go over details on that. We're going to review lesson 1 worksheets. Watch lesson 2. Have you watched lesson 2 about the knowing doing gap? Get a chance to watch that?
Yeah, we did watch it, but I need to watch it again.
Okay, no worries. Um, we're going to cover some key points and then introduce lesson 2 worksheets, and then we'll wrap it up. So real quick, there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. I don't know who this philosopher is, but um,
Morpheus.
very, very insightful information. In this lesson, Bob talks about there are certain items that we've learned through life experience and through schooling and education and we've picked up certain skills and we know how to do certain things in life. And as we get older, we end up knowing more and more items, but we end up doing the actual doing is less and less. So we know more, but we do less. And when I did this lesson, I was able to make a list of all the things that I know how to do, but there's a lot of these items that I was not doing related to different talents that we all have within us. So as you go through this lesson, it's going to unfold all your talents. And when you see all these talents, you're going to realize, okay, am I hitting my fullest capacity as far as using this talent, for example? And in my life, there was quite a few talents that I have not been using. And so as you go through this exercise, it'll kind of introduce the idea of, oh, the realization that maybe you're not maximizing all your talents. That happened to me in one area, like personal training. I was a personal trainer for six years when I was in my 20s. And so there's a lot of information that I got in those 6 years working with different clients, mainly adult clients, helping them through their fitness goals, losing weight, getting in shape, building strength, different items like that. And through doing this exercise, I realized, hey, I'm not using any of those talents. So it was a goal of mine to get back into personal training. And so now this weekend, I'm getting ready to get kind of a research certification for personal training and wellness and pain management for new clients. So it's an eye opener if you take the time to go through the lesson and do the exercises, which is very important. So hopefully you get a chance to do that. So what you're going to learn in lesson 2, if you want to make a permanent change in your life, this lesson will help you do it. Here are the 3 things you will learn from lesson 2. How to turn a negative behavior into a positive behavior, a repeatable process to change any habit, a strategy to convert negative habits into positive results.
Mhm.
So the worksheet review, lesson 1, a worthy ideal. In that lesson 1, you were listing all of your wants. Hopefully you got a chance to do, and you get to rewrite those and clean them up and make them like real dialed in. As you go through these different lessons. You're going to write out a personal goal and a professional goal. You're going to write down a written description of the person you want to become, which takes a little bit of time, but it's an exercise that can be very rewarding.
Mm.
You're going to capture your goals on your goal card, and then you're going to follow the 6 steps in auto suggestion in Think and Grow Rich. So if you have the book Think and Grow Rich, in the book they have a chapter on auto suggestion, and in that chapter they talk about the 6 steps on how to manifest, and how to visualize, and I believe it's auto suggestion. So basically page 68 in Think and Grow Rich. So there's a 6-step process related to auto suggestion on how to basically make suggestions toward your subconscious mind, right? So you'll want to read through that. You'll want to practice this. I've done it. It works like a charm. It's a little bit of work in doing the exercise and the repetition of it. But I've had some really good results even prior to this course by using auto suggestion and doing the writing exercises and the visualization of the goals and the desires that you wish to create. Do you have any questions about auto suggestion?
No, it sounds good.
This is just a reminder from Earl Nightingale. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. As you go through this course, you'll figure out kind of what a worthy goal is, and a worthy goal is a goal that makes you grow. So, in the process of attaining the goal, you'll grow as a person, and as you grow as a person, you know that is the goal. Um, I don't know if we did this last week, but this is about taking one action step towards your goal. So basically, when I work on writing for this week, right? So we're going to basically have one action step that we're going to write about that's going to get us one step closer to the goal. So like I think you were talking about opening a healing center, right?
Mhm.
So you're going to take one action step between now and next week that I can help you with, and hopefully get you one step closer to that healing center. So I don't know if you have time, but you want to think about that, and then maybe you can let me know what that one action step is.
Well, in my family meeting on Sunday, I already worked on that. And because we always meet and talk and recenter every Sunday as a family. And in there, I was just putting my realistic goals, like what we did last week and how we grew last week, and then how I'm growing in my yoga certification and at what level I want to do that. Because that's also very helpful, what I'm relearning and integrating some safety and more advanced protocol for different varieties of sequences. So that I've already set a goal for 10% more, because I've seen the reality of setting it for 50%. And then when I did that, I saw I couldn't achieve all of that because the content I thought was less. It was actually more content that I had to go through. So yeah, I'm just learning with that same thing. So I've already made that action plan. Every Sunday I do that. And I've already made this step for the week.
Oh, so what is the action step between now and next week?
It's just on my days off, the practice that I'm doing and the preparation with getting to 50% of the whole course finished, and then moving towards 60, and then 70, and then 80 and 90. And then that certification, when I have to do that, is integrating in the system I'm building for ages 4 all the way up to old age, and with prevention and different aspects of teaching with yoga.
Awesome.
And also the meditations with Master Osho and Reiki and all the other aspects of healing integrating. So I'm writing all those things out to prepare to teach in a healing center.
That's awesome. Okay, so real quick on this slide, we'll try to wrap this up real quick. The knowing doing gap, understanding the knowing and doing gap. So there's a wealth of information that um, through all the years of learning and growing as a person, but then the actual activities that you're actually doing on a day-to-day basis doesn't necessarily align with all the knowing that you have accomplished, right? So there's this gap, and it's called the knowing doing gap. And what we want to do is close that gap. We want to move the knowing closer to the doing. So you're doing exactly what you know how to do.
Okay.
So there's an enormous difference between what most people know and what they do. The conscious mind is connected to the world around us through our senses. We can hear, see, smell, taste, and touch. The subconscious mind is a part of the mind that expresses whatever is impressed upon it. For the purpose of this lesson, you could say the subconscious mind is in control of the doing.
Mm,
Okay.
important point. And I've been working on that subconscious stuff that you reminded on Tuesday already.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
So a habit is an idea that is fixed in a person's subconscious mind. It causes them to do something without any conscious thought. A paradigm is a multitude of habits that causes our habitual behavior. At times we do things we do not want to do, get results we do not want, but do it anyway. This is because of the paradigm in the subconscious mind that controls our actions or behaviors. Common error is trying to change the results by changing behavior. When this happens, the change is generally temporary.
Mm-hmm.
So what they're trying to get at is you want to change the subconscious and not the conscious, and we try to change the behavior, which is in the conscious, and not go to the actual root of the cause of behavior, which is in the subconscious. Makes sense, right?
Yeah, we have exactly 5 minutes.
5 minutes for what? Finish?
Yep. You got 5 more minutes on this timer.
Where's, are you gonna cut that out?
No, just keep going. You got 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. We're almost done. So worksheet introduction, lesson 2, the knowing doing gap. The worksheets are meant to be an activity to challenge you to immediately apply the lesson learned. The worksheets are an essential part of the Thinking into Results program. Each time you watch the lesson, you should also complete the lesson worksheets. Be sure that you are writing out your answers every single time.
Mm-hmm.
So real quick, writing causes thinking. Thinking creates an image. Image stirs emotions. Emotions cause the action. Actions set up a reaction. Then you get a new and improved result. Then it repeats itself. And you're at a new stage in your life. You start over again. Writing causes thinking. Thinking creates an image. The image stirs your emotion. Emotions cause the action. Actions sets up a reaction, right? And then you get a new result.
Mm,
So this process you just do over and over and over again.
beautiful.
Knowing doing gap, a strategy to change your habits. Read your new description every day and imagine yourself with a new behavior. Repeat every day for 30 days. Read the persistence chapter from Think and Grow Rich every day for 30 days. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Every day for 30 days, he wants you to read the same chapter in Think and Grow Rich.
Persistence is powerful. And I think that's why they're probably saying be persistent for 30 days is because the mind makes the shift in 21 days. So you just get used to it.
Yeah, that covers lesson 2 of TIR. Do you have any questions, Leanne, about lesson 2?
No, I like that there's some lessons here where I'm gonna have to be accountable to I think the NPA that we have here.
Yeah, so NPAs are your non-productive actions,
Mhm,
and then your PA are your productive actions in the exercises.
mhm,
And there's also some team activities, envisioning your team, describing the situation, the way the team wants things to be, and it helps mold the team. You're going to rewrite your goals from lesson 1. So it doesn't take that long, but it's recommended that you basically take 20 to 30 minutes, set it aside every day, work through the exercises, rewrite your goals. And if you can do it early in the morning, it's always best. But I try to set aside an hour, give yourself an hour, get up a little early, watch the video, read the exercise, and then do the writing exercises. You can do 20 minutes video, 20 minutes reading, and then 20 minutes writing. Works out very, very nicely.
Sounds good.
Awesome, awesome. So I think that covers the meeting for today. We look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks.
Yes, and we will be learning more soon. Thank you so much for your patience and your time, and lots of gratitude.
Okay, thank you.